Hi, good morning. It is Saturday, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I am getting ready. I'm gonna go get my car washed. It's absolutely disgusting in here right now. You know, you can tell a lot about a person by how dirty their car is. So I'm gonna get my car washed, meet up with my sister, go for a little walk, and then the world's my oyster. I have no clue what I'm gonna do today, but you're coming with me. Hi, I just got my car washed. I'm here at the beach. My sister's here already. I'm gonna meet her for a walk. At the car wash, I went to the bathroom immediately, found out I started my period. I'm not supposed to start for like another week or so. You know, there is nothing worse than when you're preparing for a guest and they arrive a week early. Talk about common courtesy. You could at least call ahead, send a pigeon, smoke signal. I mean, I guess it's better early than late, but I was just completely unprepared. I went to the lady working at the cashier register. I was like, girl, I don't see any feminine products here. Like, do you not sell pads or tampons? And she's like, no, we don't, sorry. And so I was like, okay, great. And all the women around there at the time looked post-menopausal, so it was highly doubtful that they would have anything. But luckily, I scrounged through my purse and I found one of those old, like, well, it's not old, but it's like the old school tampons, like the cardboard ones. So I used my one emergency tampon. Crisis averted. So that was kind of a bummer, but now I am ready to go for a walk. My head's so big. Oh gosh, okay. I am currently on the lookout for my sister and my nephews. She said that they're playing on the grass. So I have my purse, my water, and my sister, she only drinks water if it tastes good, so I brought her some aminos to put in her water. So, gotta go find her. Look at that. I found my sister, and she's found the aminos that I brought. Oh yeah, your husband sure likes that, huh? That's what got her 2 kids. So, ladies, if you want children, take advice from my sister. What? It's not a sin anymore if they're married. Sorry, Dad. You good?
Yeah.
She also got stuck in her sweatshirt. Not because of a big head. She said she's just got a big back.
She's huge, but she's so beautiful. She's a mammoth, of course.
I'm back home from my walk and I'm stripping my sheets right now because I got bit by a spider like 1, 2, 3 times at least. Those 8-legged freaks think they can bite me? I am so out of your league. We're not even on the same food chain. If I ever catch you or your little arachnid friends in my house again, it will be on site. Those are the ones I'm counting right now. 3 times. I got bit by a spider 3 times last night while I was in bed. I don't understand. I heard that spiders, they learn your schedule, and so they try to avoid you. And I'm like in bed at the same time every single night. So it shouldn't be a shock to the spider when I'm in bed. And so it kind of pisses me off that the spider is mad that I'm in the bed and decides to bite me. Like, that's rude. You know I'm gonna be there, so why are you shocked when I'm there and you bite me? So I'm washing my sheets and I'm gonna look for the spider. No, I was never able to find the spider. I think she's just too scared to face me because she knows that it's not even gonna be a fair fight. I'm going through some laundry right now that's clean. I'm just putting it away. And I have this. It's a bee costume. My dog is obsessed with costumes. For some reason, it makes him feel super confident. So I just pulled it out and he's like, he's sitting, he's wanting me to put the costume on. Hi, you want your costume? Yeah, you want your costume? All right. Wow, so handsome. Good boy, so handsome. Look at you. Do I think dressing him up as a bee is gonna confuse him and make him think he's a bee? Who cares? He can try to build a hive out back. He loves it. Is that dirt? I don't know what that was. I just put my sheets in the laundry and I have some time to kill. I made a ginger bug for like a healthier alternative to soda, and I wanted to make a root beer recipe. So I got the ingredients for root beer. I'm gonna brew it up. It's like a little tea. I did make it once before, but I put too much molasses in it. I followed the recipe, but it was like too molasses heavy. So I might just put like a tiny bit of molasses this time, but I'm gonna make my root beer right now. Okay, so I'm gonna follow this recipe that I found online. I'm gonna add some water. I don't know, a gallon? How many cups is in a gallon? I feel like I should know this. A little known fact about me is that when I was 8 years old, I was scouted for a modeling agency. I did drop out of elementary school and have been living as a professional hot person ever since. Who needs math? I'm Googling it right now. 16, oh. This holds 4 cups, so 4 of these. 4. 8. Oh, I'm dumb. It says that 4 cups is 1 quart. I should have paid attention. 12. I think I'm gonna be cutting it close. This pot is already pretty full. It should be fine, I think. Oh, he's sunbathing. His bee costume. That feel nice? You can stay there. Oh, sorry. 16. Oh wow, it's like right at the brim. Okay, so I just need to put all the stuff in here, bring it to a boil, and then simmer. Okay. Couldn't find the half cup. So half cup of sarsaparilla. This is what is like, that gives the root beer smell and taste, the sarsaparilla. Yeah, it smells so much like root beer. What even is it? It's a root. I don't think it's ever occurred to me that root beer is made of actual roots. I actually never gave it any thought and just accepted that root beer was its name and never thought about any sort of correlation to any sort of root. Does that make me dumb? Of the sarsaparilla plant, I'm guessing. Just enough. Half cup of birch bark. I didn't know that you could use tree bark in tea. It smells like wood. It's basically sawdust. I'm putting sawdust in my drink. Whatever. 1 cinnamon stick. Oh, well, I guess cinnamon comes from tree bark. So, and I just eat that. So it's not weird that there's birch bark in there. Okay. Calls for 1. I think I'm gonna do 2. Fairly simple. This is what it looks like. Looks like wood chip water. I'm just gonna boil it. I'm just gonna stir it a little bit so it's all in there. The birch bark is just sitting on top of the water. I don't know if that's okay. Oh, a hair. I'm still stirring my little concoction. I wanted to talk about something random that happened today. While I was on the walk with my sister, there was a group of people that were walking, and they were
holding up signs, and it was said low disease, L-O-W-E, low, like lows, but it's not lows, low disease. And I had never heard that before. My sister was like, oh, like, why are they walking? And I was just thinking, oh, for awareness, they're walking for awareness. And I would say this is the first time in my entire life where a walk for awareness actually made me aware of a situation. Anytime they walk for awareness, I'm already aware of it, right? So good on them, good on them. That's the only thing I wanted to say. It actually worked. I'm now aware, and now I know about low disease. Don't ask me what it is, Google it for yourself. So now you're aware.
I do think it is a new trend to find new and exciting diseases. That is why I am spearheading my own walk for awareness. The slogan is Hantavirus, don't inhale rat pee or you'll die.
All right, I think it's done. I'm gonna strain it. Okay, I have everything strained for the most part in this big pot, and so I'm gonna add the sugar, molasses, and vanilla. Bless you. Bless you.
After reading the comments of the last episode, my dad thinks that he is the fan favorite. I think that has gone to his head. He has been deliberately sabotaging me ever since. What if somebody just wants to learn about an obscure recipe that they could easily Google?
So the recipe originally called for half a cup of molasses, but that was way too overpowering. So I'm just gonna do a little tablespoon and see how that goes. Oh my gosh, Doug. I'm recording. That's okay.
It's not okay. He just wants to interject himself because I'm the one that gets the most airtime, and he's just jealous.
It's good. Oh wow, that's good. It's a little bitter, but it's not that bad. I'm not picking my nose, I'm just scratching it. I need to wait for it to cool a little bit before I put in the ginger bug, or else it'll die, because it's a living culture. Almost done. Hi, it's tomorrow. I stopped recording yesterday because I had a bit of a diva disaster. I brought it all together now. I'm more emotionally stable today. But I did finish my root beer. It has to ferment for a couple days. Today, since I'm not feeling too hot, I'm gonna do a little glow up. Nothing crazy, just like some self-care essentially. I wanna apologize, publicly apologize. When I was making my bed yesterday, I found a dead mosquito on my pillow, so I blamed a spider for what a mosquito did to me. So on behalf of the spider community, I'm sorry.
I would formally like to apologize to the spider community for my comments made earlier in this video. When I said those things, I was a day younger than I am today, and that does not reflect who I am now. I have listened to the spider community and understand why saying these things are harmful. Therefore, I will be donating 100% of this video's proceeds to me, so I can reflect and educate myself more on the spider community. I'm currently on my bathroom floor, not because I'm gonna have some sort of breakdown. That would be for my kitchen. But I wanted to kind of start like this whole glow up self-care thing. I'm feeling a little crusty. I'm feeling a little dusty. I'm feeling a little ugly. So I just want to kind of get into a better mindset. Full transparency. Mentally, emotionally, I have not been good for the past few months. I just feel like life has been lifing really hard, and lately it's just been hammering me, it seems like incessantly, and so I've really been struggling. So I thought I would take some time, love myself, do some self-care, do a little glow up. So first things first, I want to wash. I went on a walk earlier, so I'm like a little dirty, so I want to do an everything shower. Right, I'm on the floor because I don't have a sink right now. I'm completely redoing my bathroom. Listen, some girls do their glow ups in sparkly mansions. I do mine on partially renovated floors. We are not the same. So I'm gonna start off by just scrubbing my face down. So I like this. It's the Eminence Strawberry Rhubarb Scrub thingy. It also has lactic acid. It's really gentle and it's super fine. Because I am 30, I am a victim of the apricot scrub, the Ives apricot scrub. I feel like it tore up my skin, and this is not it. This is really nice, it's really gentle, and it just helps. I have like clogged pores, it just helps exfoliate everything, and so I'm nice and smooth afterward. And I'm gonna do that in my tub, so I'm gonna... Okay, so I wet my face down, and it's just like a little powder. You add water to it, and then it's like a paste. I'm gonna add a little more water to it. I feel like a little chemist, you know, making my little potion or experiment. So it's like a paste. That's pretty gentle. Ooh. The exfoliator is gentle. I am clearly not. I wouldn't use it every day though, like maybe once a week. And it really helps unclog my pores because I have oily skin. So it really helps with that, the buildup. It's so hard to do it around my nose. Alright, now I'm gonna rinse this off my face. Oh my gosh, it's already so soft. Okay, next I'm gonna do a little bit of hair removal. I'm blessed, truly blessed with Asian genetics. And so my body hair it doesn't really hair the way that body hair normally hairs, if you catch my drift. So it looks smooth. It feels smooth to the naked eye, but the hair is actually pretty long and kind of crazy right now. I am shocked that I let it get that bad. This clip is really hard to watch back. I always forget that I have hair on my legs because it's not visible. It's been at least a couple months since I've done any sort of hair removal on my legs. At the very least. Probably. So, gonna nair up my legs. This is the body cream hair remover with nourishing oat milk and vanilla. I'm gonna be so for real, this burns so bad, but it works pretty well. It also says it has a new scent. It still smells nasty. I remember when Nair was like really stinky. You know, so it was what, 10, 15 years ago. And you'd think that they would have figured that out by now. We have people getting in relationships with AI, but they still can't figure out how to make Nair not smelly. I am morally opposed to human and clinker love. It's not natural. It goes against biology. I will only accept human on human love. Make that make sense. This is like a hot dog. I'm putting mayo on it. And I'm just gonna let that sit for a couple minutes. Okay, my legs are curing. I'm gonna start a cleanser. I double cleanse. So before I go in the shower, I use this Ordinary oil-based cleanser. I do that, go in, wash it off, and then I do like a water-based cleanser in the shower. Ooh. I remember I found the Ordinary think it was like back in 2019, I was getting all these like little bumps on my forehead, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to get rid of them. Nothing was working, and I thought it was through my research. It was saying that it was fungal acne, but then when I went to my doctor, he was like, fungal acne doesn't exist. And I don't know if that's true or not, because he was a general practitioner, so I don't know if he knew the ins and outs of skin conditions. You'd think he would, because he is supposed to know everything. But that being said, I was like, okay, you don't know what this is. I think I have fungal acne. And so I was doing a lot of research, and then The Ordinary kept coming up like, oh, this cleanser is so good for fungal acne. So I got it, tried it out, and it went away. So riddle me this, Dr. Herman. Okay, the timer just went off. My legs are fully cured, hopefully. I don't leave it on for very long. My hair is not stubborn at all. I do still have the cleanser on my face. So I'm gonna do an everything shower, like shampoo, conditioner, scrub, everything. And you're not coming with me, because YouTube is not the site for that, nor will you ever find me on a site for that. Trust me, nobody wants to see that. Okay, I'm all scraped and scrubbed. My hair is very curly, so I use this Aussie detangler. I just comb it out, and then I put it up in an old t-shirt. This is kind of hard to do with the towel wrapped around. I usually put the towel behind my neck, and I'm just naked. I don't know why. It's like a sensory thing, I think, but I cannot stand the feeling of my wet hair sticking to the skin on my back. It just pisses me off. Don't know why. Voila. You're gonna sense a theme here. So for toner, I like to use the salicylic acid, The Ordinary salicylic acid. For my moisturizer, I use The Ordinary natural moisturizing one. It's nice. It's not special in any way. I mean, that's the whole thing about The Ordinary, right? It's just, it just is. No gimmick or anything. And I appreciate that. I'm all for just being. So, the sensor bar. I know. Honestly, I am wearing a towel underneath the sensor bar. That grainy little box is purely for my own modesty. Cute. I do notice a difference, like in this area especially. My skin feels so much softer. This one is a little bit of a curveball. So I use like a serum oil thing that I make myself. It's a blend of castor oil, black seed oil, and a little bit of frankincense. It's supposed to be good for you. I forget all of the benefits of this stuff, but essentially anti-aging, anti-inflammatory. I think that's basically it. I don't think there's anything really negative. I like it. I enjoy it. My skin likes it. Okay, for body lotion, I'm usually a Lubriderm girl, but I was gifted with this Kodali Vino Sculpt. It's supposed to like lift and firm areas. I haven't noticed if my areas have been lifted or firmed, but it was a gift, and I'm not a wasteful girl. I'm almost done with it. Will I buy it again? No. I'm gonna go back to Lubriderm, but it moisturized me, and that's all I really wanted. Okay, last step in my shower routine. I like to put in some product for my hair. I am trying to embrace the curls, so I've been trying a bunch of different products. Lately, I've been combining two. I have the multicultural curls and this Curl Wow natural serum. So I just do a little bit of both and then rake it through my ends. A while back, I had a curly hair stylist tell me after you're done raking the product through your hair, you do the prayer hands to kind of clump the strands together. And then you scrunch like that. And I have noticed it has really helped like define my curls and make them really pretty. Yes, my curls and I have finally made a truce. They pretend to behave and I pretend to know what I'm doing. Sometimes, if I'm feeling a little crazy, I'll take these pieces that frame my face and kind of twirl them outward. I don't know if it's cute. And that's the final look. I'm gonna take a quick break and make some dinner. Hi. It's a little later and I think I want to round out this little mini glow up self-care by taking care of my feet. I'm walking a lot, I'm putting the steps in. I want to take care of the girls. I have some nail polish on right now that is peeling and it's coming off, but I can't find my acetone, so I'm not going to do that. But I clipped my toenails earlier. I'm gonna file them down. I'm not gonna show my feet, no free feet. You're just gonna have to trust me that I'm doing it. Should I do a little, I'm not gonna do it. The internet's forever.
Forever. Forever. Forever. Forever.
I may or may not have done a brief stint on Foot Finder and made $25, but I will neither confirm or deny the allegations. I don't know if I can even see this properly. I need my glasses. Fun fact about me, I legally have to drive with my glasses because I'm so blind. I failed the test at the DMV. I refuse to wear glasses outside of what I legally have to wear glasses. So I'm pretty blind most of the time. So if you ever wave to me from afar and I don't wave back, it's because I can't see you. I can see you, I just choose not to. These little ones are hard. You know, what really inspired this whole self-care thing, I don't know what it is about life, but when you're going through it, you really go through it. And I've just been feeling like, I feel like I was at a low point in my life and I was like, oh, well, it's gonna get better. It can't get lower than this. God sure does like to surprise me. I do feel like I've just been really hitting rock bottom after rock bottom. And so it's really hard to stay motivated and feel like I have purpose, but I keep trying. And that's a lesson to you. If you feel like giving up, just keep trying. It can get worse. So appreciate what you have, because it can always get worse. Oh, I think I cut these a little too short. I also don't know how to cut my toenails properly. I feel like I give myself ingrown toenails a lot. They're all filed. Ooh, no, I'm not gonna show you. And now I'm gonna do this foot mask. I'm a big fan of the peeling ones. Fun story though. I did this and it takes about a week to kick in. And so I did this once. And about a week later, I went to get a full body massage. And when I was getting ready for the massage, I noticed that my feet were disgusting. They were peeling. The skin was coming out in clumps, like I was shedding. And I could not relax during this massage because the entire time I was thinking, oh my gosh, I forgot to scrub my feet. I forgot I did this exfoliating foot thing, and now this lady is gonna see my peeling feet and think that I'm a monster. And every time she like went down, I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then other one, oh no, no, no. And then the worst possible thing happened. She decided she wanted to give me a foot specific massage. She brought out the oil. She oiled up both of my feet. She started doing her little thing. Was like, oh my gosh. Took out a hot towel, scrubbed my feet. I am so sorry. I promised I tipped well. I was so embarrassed. But they were really soft afterwards, so this really worked. Made in Korea, so obviously it works. Okay, so this has a left foot and a right foot. I don't know if there's a difference between the 2 feet. Like if it's a formulation that's specific to your left foot or right foot. Probably not. That would be crazy. Okay. You put the thing in the sock first. You squish it around and then you put your foot in there. I can do that. Oh, did I miss? Oh no, I'm good, I'm good. Oh, that would have been bad if I missed. Let's slip this on. Ooh, it's kind of cold. Oh my gosh, my legs are so smooth now. I feel like a dolphin, just hairless and slippery. First one, complete. My foot's kind of itchy. Does that mean it's working? Yeah. I am sealed in. Yay! And now I wait. I think I'm gonna wear socks over this because it's like, ew, you hear that? Sick. I took off the foot mask. For some reason, it made my feet really cold, even after I washed off the product. I don't know what it is. I think the exfoliator did something to the few top layers of my skin. So took that off, brushed my teeth, and now I'm ready to go to bed. Do I feel better after doing all this self-care? No.